Hello.
Hey there.
Hi. Just letting some more people in. How are you doing, Anne and Vivian?
I'm doing well. Looking forward to the new year. How about you?
Me too. I'm ready to sign on to a new year. Sign me up. Oh, I'm really looking forward to this.
I love how sparkly you are.
Oh, thank you. I want it to be sparkly, and it's a little bit stormy right now, and it's kind of cool. So it's all wild. It's like the winds of change. All right. So we had 35 sign up. So I'm just going to give it a couple more minutes, because I know sometimes it can take a little time for everybody to get online. Hello. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Nessa. Hello, Erin. And is that Trina? Am I saying that right? And Mondi, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's going to be a lovely, delicious hour to 75 minutes, depending on everybody's experience. Here comes Sinead. Hi, Sinead.
Hi, Jeanne.
It's really cool. I got RSVPs from Ireland and the US, of course, but Canada, Malaysia, Germany, Australia, and India. I think I said Germany already, France. Very, very cool. Not quite sure how that happened, but I love it. While we're waiting for everybody to come in, I just wanted to make sure if you need to bring your candle or maybe a secret object, now's the time to do it. Maybe I should, if you guys all got the email with the, hopefully you all got the email with the attachment. Yes. Excellent. Because sometimes Zoom
I don't see an email. When did you send it?
yesterday.
Today, let me look.
Worst case scenario, I'll give you just a little link. It's on my website too. And because I know we all get like so many emails, right? It's hard to keep up sometimes. So I'll just, for those, if it's difficult for you to print it out right now, it's totally fine. You could just use a journal and then you can print it out later. You're probably going to want to refine this anyway. But this should work, this link here, because it's right from my website.
Right. Yeah, I don't see an email in my inbox or my spam.
Oh,
Thanks.
boy. Well, thanks for letting me know. I'm sorry about that. I tried to get everybody, but I missed you. So did you see the link here, and is it working for you? Okay. So I'm just going to give it maybe 1 or 2 more minutes, but welcome, welcome, welcome. If you need to get something to make you feel cozy, please do so now. I've lit my candle. And I've got my sacred object, my amethyst heart. Got something sparkly on. Still have another minute. Hi, Jennifer. So nice to see you. I haven't seen you in ages.
I know. Hi, how are you?
I'm feeling great. Hi, Nessa.
Hi, Jeanne. How are you? Good to see you.
Radiant as always. Good to see you. Excellent. Okay. All right, we're almost there. We're going to have a little adventure tonight. I want to get some soulmate magic going. for my ladies. I think we do have a couple of men who RSVP'd. I hope they show up. Be nice to have some guys in here too. Hey, Mondi, thank you for writing that. I'm happy you're here too. I love your smile. I appreciate those of you who have your cameras on. It's cool if you don't, no stress, but for those of you who do, it's really nice to look out and to see some beautiful faces, beautiful, radiant beings. Okay, so we're gonna get started, and then as people come in, I'll just let them in. Does that sound good? So I would really appreciate it if everybody would type in the chat, just one word for how you're feeling right now. Excited, unsure, whatever it is you're feeling, be authentic, it's all good. Content, I love that. Impatient, that's not new, Nessa. Hesitant but optimistic, super excited, cautiously optimistic, relaxed. And I really like the relaxed, grateful for the experience. I'm so grateful you feel that way. Anxious, all good. You are in excellent hands tonight. Excited, I'm really glad to hear that. Last year, I had a friend of a friend who joined at the last minute, and she manifested somebody 5 days later. She's engaged now, and she was not really sure about it. She told me later, she says, I didn't want to say anything because I was like, I don't know, this is a little woo-woo, you know, and she knows me from the career coaching world, and I'm, you know, very practical, and, you know, this is a little bit more of my woo-woo magical side. Hi, Sydney. But she said there was just something about taking that time for myself and really focusing my attention and really getting in that space and raising my vibration. She said 5 days later, there he was. So I really hope I hear lots of stories like that. I do feel confident, though, that it's going to help raise your vibration, which is going to definitely make you more magnetic. I just want you to relax into it. There's no expectations of you. This is just a time for you to receive. And everything that you do in this moment is going to be perfect for you. And trust that after we do the meditation, there may be some more intuitions and wisdom that comes in over the coming hours and days. And just trust that. Does that sound good? Does that sound like a deal? Perfect. My intention for tonight or this morning, depending on where you're calling from, is to first of all, thank you, because many of you are clients and many of you are very supportive friends. I really appreciate that, supporting me in my journey of becoming the soulmate coach. I really feel like this is what I'm meant to be doing. Maybe it's because of my love story. For those of you who haven't heard it, just very briefly, I was considered a confirmed spinster because I was really buying into all those midlife dating myths. You know, I was middle-aged, so I thought my dating pool was a tiny puddle. I was 300 pounds. I was extra fluffy. So a lot of people told me, don't expect much. And then, of course, I had a very strong achiever personality, and I was told I was very intimidating. And so I should really keep my expectations low. But, you know, I just didn't want to buy into that. I really just decided that I was going to go a different way and change that narrative and not buy into that lack mindset. And that's what I would like for you tonight, because once I did put myself out there in a new, authentic way, really believing in myself with self-love, my husband arrived the next day. And it's an amazing example of what can happen once you come into alignment. If it happened for me, it can happen for you. You know, I'm sure that everybody has a lot of the same struggles I was having. And I just want to be maybe a beacon of hope to you, not to give up and to keep at it, because it will definitely work. Also want to renew your resolve for you to keep at it in the new year. Keep working on releasing your resistance. Sometimes we have resistance we're not even sure about, we're not even aware of, even if we've done work on ourselves. And it shows up for some of my clients. It doesn't show up until after they leave the nest and they start going on dates. New resistance shows up. And that's cool because, we can quickly let that go and start receiving more of what we want and focus more on what we want, which is fabulous. And my other intention for tonight is to raise your vibration. Law of attraction is all about not thinking your way to what you want, but feeling it from a place of high vibration, high frequency. If you study law of attraction, there is a range of emotions and they all have a different frequency. Obviously, at the bottom is hate and depression and despair. And at the top is love, the ultimate high frequency. And we've all experienced the full range. And in one day, we can feel a range. But the more that you can keep focusing on what it is that you want and spending less focus on what you're afraid of or what you're anxious about, the faster you can press that timeline for that person coming in. I really mean that. So what is a burning bowl ceremony? Have you all tried this before? Some nods, no, some like, okay. It's a traditional New Year's Eve ritual that a lot of unity churches do, a lot of healers do. It's just a way to symbolically let go of what it is that you don't want, things that aren't serving you anymore in a beautiful way. So I've written down everything you guys told me you want to release, and I'm going to release it into the flames of my ceremonial bowl. And it's just a ritual to set your intention that this pattern, these things that have not served me in a long time, even if I've done them a million times, tonight I'm letting them go. And I'm making space for love and what I want to create and what I deserve in this new year. And that's what the meditation is going to be about. And before the meditation, I will be helping you just go through a simple exercise to clarify what your vision is for your ideal soulmate. Because the more clear that you are, the better that you can be more magnetic. So I want to take a moment to honor your courage in coming, because I know some of you didn't know what this was and you just trusted, okay, I'll give it a shot. I want to celebrate that. It does take courage to do that, especially if it's something new. But I promise you, it's going to be very relaxing and it's just going to be a lovely gift. So there's nothing to stress about. So now I'm going to invite you to close your eyes and just take 3 deep, delicious breaths. Releasing any stresses of the day. Very good. Now, with your eyes closed, I'm going to read to you the list of things that all of you collectively have chosen to leave behind. And I won't say who said what, but you will be amazed by how universal they are, no matter what continent you're on right now. It's pretty universal. And I want you to realize that you're not alone. We're all here together. We're all here to support each other. And so if you're experiencing any of these, just realize again that you're not alone, and we're going to release them tonight. Fear of abandonment, which is one of the top 7 love blocks that I talk about. I want to release heartbreak, betrayal, and disappointment. I want to release a history of toxic, traumatic relationships because I didn't believe I could do better. I want to let go of resistance to the new love that has come in. I want to release the feeling of not feeling secure or good enough, at least in the dating world. I feel like I'm too much sometimes and I have to settle. And I want to let that go. I want to believe I can have something more. I want to let go of the feeling of having to keep my guard up. I want to let go of codependent patterns. I want to release the feeling that I have to be perfect to be worthy. I also want to let go of impatience, this impatience that's making me doubt and push what I want more and more away. I want to release the feeling like I have to control the process. I want to let go of confusion about what I want, what I need, and what healthy boundaries are. I'd love to let go of negative self-talk and self-limiting beliefs. And I'd also like to let go of my regrets. The thing about regrets that I like to talk with clients about is I really see them as lessons. And I invite people to reframe them if you have regrets right now, to reframe them and see them as the lessons that you needed to learn in order to get clarity on what you don't want and what you do. And to forgive yourself for anything you feel you might have done or mistakes you might have made. It's all led you right here, right now to this beautiful, beautiful moment. Vivian says, I love burning stuff. Yes, ma'am. And now with your eyes still closed, I want you to reflect on the ones you resonated with, your sisters and brothers in the room. I've been sending you all energy, Reiki energy, just to amplify the moment. Tune into the frustration, the pain that it was in those words and how that's resonating within you. But I invite you to do so not from a place of self-judgment, just an acknowledgement of the feelings so that they come to the surface, they're honored, they're seen, which is all your subconscious wants. And then we're going to release them and let them go into the flames. And now I invite you to open your eyes, and I'm going to take your list of what you want to release. I practiced earlier so that I would not burn up my house. All right, so here we have what you want to release. And as I drop these and light these into flame, imagine that everything on your list and everything you resonated with gently dissipating into these flames, releasing their hold over you with the power of your intention. Perfect. See the smoke? See, just imagine everything that's blocking you is just dissolving into that smoke. Gonna make a little bit more. Now repeat after me. Today, I release what I don't want. I let go and I let the universe do the work with this sacred experience. In this, I am healed and I am renewed. I open my heart to love and I am blessed with peace and joy and harmony in this community of single souls. easily, gracefully, I choose to release the past so that I am free from this moment on to experience and allow in all new possibilities for 2022 and beyond. Just curious, how was that for you? You could type, you could thumbs up, you could say something, whatever you feel like. Thumbs up. Perfect.
I feel like there's just like a nice sense of peace right now, and it feels really nice to be held in this space with all of you. So thank you, Jeanne, for putting this on.
I love having you here. Okay, I feel kind of like we're ready now to kind of make the shift into, oh, magic. I second Sydney, inspiring and hopeful. Thank you. That's awesome. I feel like now we've kind of made some space for some manifesting. Are you ready? Okay. So for those of you who have the worksheet printed out or on your tablet, go ahead and take it out. What we're going to do now is we're going to just clarify your desire statement. Some of you who've worked with me before, you will recognize the sheet. And it's a wonderful opportunity to refine it. Sometimes when you do a ceremony like this or you work a program like mine, you'll find that the people who are coming in are an improvement. And sometimes they're not quite what you want, but you're celebrating the closeness of the match, and you can keep refining your desire statement. So I invite you to do that if that's what happens for you. So as you look at the sheet, you're going to notice there is on the left a space to put what it is that you don't want in a relationship. And I would invite you to focus on what qualities of the relationship you don't want, rather than like the physical side or, anything like that. Focus on the things that maybe really harmed you in the past or hurt you or blocked you, and you really just don't want that ever again. Go ahead and write that on the left side. I'll give you a moment to do that. Think about past relationships that taught you something about what your deal breakers are now, what you don't want to negotiate anymore, and what you need to be happy. I feel some more purging going on. This is great. Kyle, did you see that we posted the link, and Vivian did too? If you're in a place where you can't really print it out right now, it's okay to just write down what you don't want on a piece of paper. That's perfectly fine. And you can use the sheet later. You're probably going to want to refine it anyway. Okay. Right. Just because I know a couple of you are done already, if you want to go jump ahead, then I'm going to invite you to go ahead and get started on the right side of the sheet, which is what you do want. Sometimes it helps to write down what you don't want first, and then you put the opposite of that. I invite you to think about, when you're thinking about what you do want, what are the qualities in a partnership? Everyone said partnership. What are the qualities that you really need, really need to be happy and to feel like yourself and to feel authentic and seen? And sometimes that means also including your love languages. I don't know if you're aware of what those are, but everybody has like two dominant ones that are really important for your partner to know, and vice versa. And the love languages are physical touch, affirmations, words of love and support, quality time, acts of service where they help you with things that you need done, help you with projects, or thoughtful gifts. Doesn't have to be expensive things. Some people really feel loved when someone just really put a lot of thought into a gift. But our love languages are so important. One of the ways I knew my relationship before my husband was done is I realized what my love languages are. And the man I was with, those were like the things that he least wanted to offer. It was just not a good match. He was not a hugger. Mine are physical touch and affirmations. He did not like to say words of affection or love. He did not like physical touch. He did show affection in other ways. I wasn't a bad guy. It was just a mismatch. So that's important to think about. Give you a couple of minutes to finish that. Thank you, Julie, for adding some form fields. I didn't see you there, Miss Julie.
Hello. I wasn't feeling well last night. So I just got here. I don't know if the form fields are working. I just did them, but then
It's all good. It's all good. If you just want to use your notebook, you can
Okay.
also print it out later, because most people, I don't know if you're like me, but most people have expressed that they usually like to do these a couple of times until they feel like it's refined enough and it's as powerful as they can get it.
Yeah, my printer's not working, so I'm gonna just do it
Yeah.
I'm starting it now. So you continue on. I joined late.
So the left side is just the top, at least 5 things that you really, really don't want, including deal breakers in the relationship moving forward. And then on the right side is the clarity. The top,
I don't see sides. I see top 5 things and then top 10 and then my desired statement. Is that what we're looking at?
correct. So on the,
Okay.
so just look at the top 5 or 10 things that you would like to have, you really, really want, including your love languages, and put that in what you do want. And then those of you who are finished, I invite you to circle the 5 that are the highest priority, because not every person is going to have all the qualities you want. And if you really focus on too many things, you kind of constrict the universe from giving you your cosmic order. So it's really important to think about, what are the most important things I can't live without in a relationship, and circle those 5. And then you'll put them, you'll notice at the bottom of the sheet, there's a desire statement template. You could put those 5 qualities in those 5 spaces. So I'll give you just a little more time to do all that. Give you 2 more minutes for that. You could definitely clarify it later and finish it up later. Okay. 1 more minute. Is anybody feeling brave about sharing their desire statement? Mondi, I see you nodding. You want to go for it? As Mondi's reading this, oh, you're on mute.
Now, I'm sorry, because, oh, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, so I thought you said having some resistance to sharing. Oh yeah, that would be me.
Okay.
So
You don't have to share your desire statement. I just am inviting, if anybody feels brave or they want to everyone to witness it, and I'll amplify the energy with you, that's cool. If you feel instead you want to just maybe write a phrase or something in the chat box, I encourage you to put something just to declare it out so it can be witnessed in whatever way feels right for you. I'm going to boost it with some Reiki.
I can share.
Yay.
So my desire statement is to be best friends, which involves sharing similar passions, values, interests, sense of humor, and playfulness.
I love that. Everyone's nodding. Bring it on, baby. Thank you, Vivian. I witnessed that, and I know you can have that. I'm just going to send you some Reiki to amplify your cosmic order. Anybody else? Well, if nobody else feels like reading it, you could type something in the chat, maybe just one quality you want to manifest in this relationship. Just so we can all witness and support. Loving and caring. I love that. That's beautiful, Nessa. Julie, I attract to me what is best for my highest good. Fabulous. Robin, someone who's got my back. I hear that. Sinead, someone who is honest and trustworthy. Yes. Sydney, someone who values me. Oh God, I resonate with that one. Erin, being of service. I love that. Clean and healthy. I sense some interesting stories behind that one. I love it. In Jean's words, supports and elevates me, from Vivian. Yes, a big part of my philosophy is helping you live your happiest, most purposeful life. Because a lot of people tend to wait for their soulmate or one of their soulmates to arrive before they start living that life. They feel like they need that, but I believe that if you start working towards that life, that you will automatically attract higher vibrational people into your life and someone who will support that vision. I've seen it before where somebody waited and then they got into this relationship, they fell in love and they got attached, and that mate did not support their new vision for their life. And it was very, very sad. And there was a lot of renegotiating. So I think it's really good to just work on that now. Don't wait. Mondi says, transparent and respectful. I love that. Daniela, true love. I can rely on him. Amazing sex. Yeah, baby. I'm his most important person, financially and emotionally stable. Absolutely. That's another important one. Everybody wrote that, a lot of people. Perfect. Well, thank you for sharing that. I'm just going to invite you just to amplify this. I'm going to share what the group collectively wanted to manifest. I think that will raise the vibration further. And I'm just going to invite you to close your eyes and just really tune into these words and how wonderful this will be as these gifts come into your life in 2022. We want everyone to manifest true, lasting, romantic, soulmate love with a partner who loves and values us. A healthy, loving relationship in a fabulous circle of friends. Balanced, fulfilling, satisfying, passionate, unconditional love. A relationship with a creative, open-minded, loyal, elevating, and financially stable quality. To move forward with my life with more energy and vision. I want more love, more abundance, more adventure, more fulfillment. I want success in business. I know a lot of people in this room are entrepreneurs. I want success in friendships, partnerships, and romance. I desire a life and a love that is deeply fulfilling and mutually thrilling. I would love an available partner who is intelligent, kind, and funny, and committed to equity in the relationship. I really want someone who shows up authentically and lets me show up authentically as I really am. I know this will help me attract more love, peace, and joy. And lastly, I want a blossoming future with a lucrative business that positively impacts my client's life and attracts a partner who supports my vision. Yay! I don't have any bells, so I'm just going to tinkle my martini glass. I loved that. How did you guys feel about that? Did you resonate with all of that? It's amazing how universal everything was. There was a
I've
lot of,
written down a lot more words after hearing everybody else's words. That's great.
oh, that's
Thank you.
great. You know, I'm really glad you said that, Erin, because as you guys refine your sheet, don't worry about, especially for the editors in the room, don't worry about the words being perfect. Pick the words that really give you an emotional spike, a boost. You feel that rawness and that power. Those are the words that you want. Robin, socially conscious. Thank you. That was great. Awesome. And then Julie said, I allow self-love first so that I may attract a mate who puts our relationship first, has a deep spiritual center, and can communicate verbally about his feelings. Yay. Thank you, everybody. That was beautiful. And now we're going to get to the manifestation meditation. And all you need to do, there's no perfect way to do this. Some people I know in the group don't feel like they're great meditators, and that's fine. It's really fine. Oh, there's a message. Michelle wrote, love all the word inspirations. Perfect. So just relax and receive. Don't worry about anything. Just enjoy the journey. I promise you it will work as long as you just let it be and allow. Does that sound like a deal? Yeah. Okay. So now I'm going to, if you feel like you want to turn off your camera, that's fine. But if you keep it on, that's fine too. But now I invite you to close your eyes. And again, take 3 deep breaths. Releasing any tension with a sigh. And moving forward with every breath in, I want you to imagine a beautiful golden light coming up from Mother Earth, where your feet are currently resting. Feel that golden light coming up into your feet, soothing, relaxing. And as you exhale, blow out any discordant energies that you sense in your feet, and allow the light to wash away and fill up the spaces left behind by the discordant energy that no longer serves you. And now the light goes up into your legs, sinking you more deeply into the chair, soothing, relaxing. nourishing. Just letting go of any discordant energies you may notice in your legs, sinking more into the chair, blowing out anything that no longer serves you, and allowing the light to fill up all those empty spaces left behind. Now that light moves up into your hips, your sacral chakra, your passion, your creativity center. Just gently notice the light, just gently dissolving any discordant energies or blocks that may be there. See it leaving through your breath, sinking deeper into relaxation. And now that light moves up into your belly, seat of your emotions. Just gently notice, without any judgment, any discordant emotions or feelings. Maybe they have a texture or a color. Just see that golden light surrounding that energy, transmuting it and letting it leave your body through your breath. Now that light moves up into your heart, clearing away any pain or sadness, anxiety, anything that just doesn't feel right in this moment. Just allow it to leave through your breath. And allow that beautiful golden light to fill any cracks of the heart. Amplifying your feeling of love, raising your vibration as you align with the frequency of this golden light. Just allow yourself to receive. And now this light moves up into your throat, where you speak your truth. I invite you to imagine a connection, a golden light beam between your heart and your throat, making a pact to always speak your truth from the heart with compassion. Clearing away any discordant energies or blocks that may be there. Opening up that chakra. Raising your vibration even higher. And now that light goes up into your forehead, your sixth chakra, the seat of your intuition. Opening the channel and clearing away any blocks that might be there. Trusting that as you open up this channel, you will receive more and more divine guidance from your higher self, from your guides. And now that light moves up through the top of your head, your connection to spirit, whatever that means for you. Just imagine that light beaming up out of the crown of your head like a beacon. And allow whatever higher power is there beside you to receive that energy and amplify it tenfold, sending it back to you in the form of a beautiful, radiant cocoon of light. Just allow yourself to sink in comfort and peace in this cocoon of safety. And at the same time, it's raising your vibration higher than it's been in a long time. And now you see, sense, or feel a doorway in front of you within your cocoon. You can decorate it any way you wish. And when I invite you to move through that door, you will be in your own private sanctuary, a place of your creation. You have the power to create and build this sanctuary any way you wish, a place that's just for you, that you can return to whenever you need to. And as I count to 3, you'll move closer to the door and open it. 3, 2, 1. Now open the door and step through into your sanctuary. Close it firmly behind. Feel your frequency raising higher as you take in the absolute wonder of this place. And the relief you feel of returning home to yourself, your soul. And suddenly you sense a new presence in your sanctuary with you. And you're surprised to discover it's your future self. The self that has become unencumbered by resistance to living your happiest, most purposeful life and attracting a soulmate who supports and elevates you. Feel your radiance, your unconditional love for yourself deep within your soul. Feel the gratitude of coming home to yourself, taking this time for yourself. And now you see, sense, or feel your future self inviting you to take a journey. And as your future self grabs your hand, you gently notice there's a mountain, a beautiful mountain in front of you. Your future self invites you to take a journey up this mountain any way that you wish. You can dance up, you can run up, you can fly up, whatever feels right for you. Your future self wants you to see from a higher perspective what is possible for you even as early as tomorrow. When you're ready, go ahead and go up the mountain any way you wish. And as you enter the top of the mountain, you notice there are 2 thrones decorated any way you wish at the very top. These thrones are a symbol of you stepping into your sovereignty, being the queen or king of your kingdom, whatever that means for you. Now you are invited by your higher self to take a seat in one of those thrones as your future self takes the other. From this vantage point of your throne, you feel yourself feeling taller, bigger and brighter. Survey your kingdom of new possibilities from this higher perspective. Keeping in mind your soulmate desire statement as part of this new world of possibility. What does it look like? More importantly, what does it feel like? Take a moment now to really sink into the feeling, anchor it in of this beautiful life that's within your power to start creating from this day forward. Feel your vibration raising even higher so it manifests what you desire. If you gently notice your thoughts drifting away, it's okay. Just gently bring them back to this world you want to create, this relationship you want to manifest. Tap into the feeling as if it were already real. How does it feel? What does your life look like to have a soul partner supporting you, elevating you? What would that look like and feel like? As you tap into this vibration of love, you see, sense, or feel a new presence come in. It's a human shape glowing with light. Its features are indistinguishable, as you are not seeing their physical form, but actually their radiant soul. This is one of your soulmates, the one who is waiting for you right now to step into this life so they can support and elevate your vision. Feel the joy and gratitude as you take their hand and tune into this energetic connection between you that's already there. Every day bringing you closer and closer to this physical reality. And now your soulmate embraces you and you revel in the feeling of joy, peace, and gratitude. See, sense, or feel yourself surrounded in love that is already on its way. tune into the vibration of this divine being of light, this soul partner. Match their energy as like attracts like. And now I invite you to surround the both of you in a gentle green flame, where green is the color of manifestation. Now see, sense, or feel you and your soulmate fueling this gentle green fire of manifestation by sending your heart energy to the flame. See it grow higher, bigger, brighter, fueling this energetic connection and manifestation. Just sit with that flame. Tune into that frequency of manifestation and love, and sit with that for just a couple of minutes to anchor that in and remember that feeling whenever you need to. If your mind drifts, just gently notice it without judgment and bring it back to this feeling. It's all right. Very good. And now I invite you to ask your soulmate and your future self for any advice they may have for you to help accelerate this manifestation. What support do you need? What actions do you need to take? I'm going to give you a moment just to reflect and allow any impressions to come through, with more likely to come through in the coming hours and days. Just trust any impressions you're receiving. Very good. And now with this knowing that this connection between you and your future self and you and your soulmate are anchored in, this connection is real and tangible if you only allow yourself to tune in. It's time to let your soulmate go for the moment. Trust that that connection is still there. Just allow yourself to just thank your soulmate for any impressions they gave you or will give you, and for them to show up in this moment when you needed them. And feel their gratitude, because somewhere on this planet, they are feeling it on an energetic level. They are feeling grateful that you showed up. And they are so excited to bring you in and so excited to be with you. Trust that. And now as they drift away for the moment, you take your hand of your future self and start making your way down the mountain any way you wish. You could belly dance, you could fly, run, jump, skip, sashay, whatever way you want. Make your way down back to the cocoon. But before you go back into the cocoon, just take a moment to thank your future self for showing you what's coming up. As long as you keep releasing resistance and clarifying your vision and taking inspired action, this will happen. Make a promise to your future self that you're committed to this manifestation. And if you're an achiever and you're used to having wonderful results in your professional life, just recognize whenever you feel impatient or you're pushing for a result in this manifestation, you're actually pushing it away. Just realize whenever you feel that, not to judge yourself, but remind yourself to trust yourself and the process. Live your happiest, most purposeful life, and allow that love to flow in with divine timing. And as your future self drifts away, knowing that connection is there, and with a sense of gratitude, you open up the door to your sanctuary, close the door behind you, and you sink back into your chair. Carrying that higher vibration with you as you start to make the slow, gradual journey back into the room and back into awareness. Bring that energy with you as you welcome in the new year. Feel the excitement of this new year as your muscles slowly start to awaken and your toes wiggle and your fingers wiggle and your eyes, your eyelids flutter. Just gently allow yourself to come back into the room with a new sense of purpose, peace, and joy. Andi, I can't hear you. I would love to hear what you're saying because you're smiling so brightly.
That was just beautiful. I mean, what a beautiful meditation.
Oh,
And yes, it was really just lovely.
thank you so much.
Really was.
There were a couple of moments where I had chills, guys. Like I could really feel the collective focus and the vibration rising. It was amazing. How about everybody else? Love the meditation, says Nessa. Thanks so much. Thank you so much, Nessa, for being here.
Beautiful.
I would love to hear any other impressions. Did anybody have any interesting visuals that they want us to witness?
Yes. Am I still?
Yeah,
Am I
I can hear you.
Okay.
Bring
In
it
my
on.
sanctuary, as I came back down off the mountain, it was completely embellished in this beautiful sort of a paisley design of amethyst, and so this deep, beautiful yellow and sapphires. So the two colors that I really am longing for the most, so help with my solar plexus, my self-doubt, my confidence, and then the sapphires for my throat chakra, and really being able to speak my truth and not hold back. So that was really powerful. And then as I was earlier in the meditation, in the travels where we were meeting our soulmate, I was feeding him cherry pie. I mean, what can I say?
That's great. Are you going to go shopping and surround yourself in these colors?
Absolutely. Yes. Yes. So it was.
I really hope you do. I think that would be amazing.
So here is my gold candle. Can you see it?
I do. I can see that.
Okay.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Mandi. I really appreciate that. And I'm very happy for you. And please keep me posted.
Oh, I will. I will indeed. Yes.
I love it when everybody, pokes in a few months later and tell me what's up.
Oh yeah, that would be great. It was so inspiring. And I didn't know we were going to be on camera. So here I am in my real self.
You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Anybody else want to share any beautiful visions they had that we'd like us to witness and just support? I love Kyle's words. I reconnected with my awesomeness and true self.
Yes. Awesome.
Yes. Daniela, I heard my soulmate saying he loves me. Now I can relax and trust. Yes. When I had that shift, I can still remember that night when I decided to be more brave and authentic and how I put myself out there on the internet, on the dating app. I felt that shift and I let it go. I said, I have done everything I can. I've put myself out there in the juiciest, most magnetic way I can with brave, wild authenticity. And now I can let it go and trust it. The universe said, here you go, sister. Very, very quickly. It can happen that fast. I don't know what the divine timing is for all of you, but I love that. I can relax and trust. And there will be times where you might feel frustrated, but please just gently, don't judge yourself, just gently go back to relaxing and trusting. Anybody else? No? Oh, good. Well, I just want to thank everybody for coming. You're welcome, Daniela. New mantra, relax and trust. Yes, Nessa. So I just want to thank everybody. I hope you have a delicious new year. I hope you have some wonderful celebrations planned, either with yourself or with friends, family. You're welcome, Jennifer. You're welcome, Erin. if I will be following up with you guys just to let you know, I've got some free events coming up, and I've got some really cool online love summits that some of my fellow coaches are putting on. I'll just keep sending you guys some juicy stuff just to keep you motivated, keep you happy. And if anybody has any questions, just let me know. You can follow me on Facebook or Instagram at My Soulmate Coach. And then if you have any questions when I send the reminder email about all the events coming up, you can just ask me any questions, anything that comes up. Sounds good? Thank you so much. Sending you all love.
Thank you, Jean. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year, everybody. Tell me your
Wonderful.
stories.
Thank you
Don't
so
forget.
much. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Everybody.
Happy New Year.